Allan, the food dude, joins us on Thursdays. You know, when we have guests, they're like, "Can I have Thursday?" I'm like, "Thursday's all booked." Thursdays are all booked. I want Thursday at like 8:45. Nope, sorry, that time is booked because they all want to see what they all want to eat what Allan's bringing. Can you smell what Allan brought today? It smells like cinnamon.
It's a wrestling night. Can you smell what Allan's cooking?
Yeah. So, Allan, the food dude.
Yeah, we took on that challenge of pumpkin spice a few weeks ago, right? We've done cinnamon. We did ginger. Last week, we tackled nutmeg. So that leaves us
cloves. Yeah.
Cloves, right?
Oh,
now,
okay.
So I brought in one of the original uses of cloves because I got to set the stage for this.
Okay.
So picture, if you will, it's a few hundred years ago. You and a couple of hundred sailors just pulled into Indonesia. You guys have been on the boat together now for like a year.
We smell.
You hadn't bathed in
looking
like
for a nice Indonesian
20
girl.
years. And
20
you pull
years.
into port, and this is what greets you.
And that is a mini orange. What do they call this?
This is a little cutie.
Cutie
little
orange.
Mandarin orange. And it has been cloved. Welcome to the original air freshener.
Oh,
Welcome to the original, I got a hot date, so I don't want my carriage smelling like the back end of the horse.
Smells like that. I'm out. I bet, yo, bro.
And,
turn this ship around and take me back to England.
And just in case there might be a little smooching later, because y'all ain't brushed your teeth in your whole lives, you would snatch one of these little guys out and eat it to freshen your breath.
You're not asking us to eat that thing, are you?
No, I am not.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
good.
goodness.
Okay.
But I brought that in as your history lesson.
So that's it's a little cutie orange, those mandarin oranges, and it's jabbed with a bunch of cloves.
That's it.
Oh, like
That's it.
And how
it.
long will that last as a room freshener?
Oh, this thing will hold up for about a week or two. Yeah, as
Depends
long
on
as
how bad
the
you
orange
smell.
holds up, yeah.
So you're going to spend $7 or $8 on one of those things that you plug into the wall, or you can just get that out of your cutie bag of
Oh,
oranges.
yeah, this is in your fridge right now. Right now. And this smells
It's
a whole lot better.
That's a penny pincher's
man.
dream right
Any
there.
of
I'm
that.
not the close. See, that just reminds me when I was a kid. Mom had that potpourri.
Yeah,
and
but
I got
that wasn't
headaches
real. That was awful.
And I think the clove is what ruins. Like I've said, I like pumpkin flavored stuff.
Right.
Pumpkin pie, the pumpkin roll from Kroger.
I think Allan has
But
triggered
the
Jeff
spice,
Brightwell.
I
that
have.
clove in the pumpkin quote unquote spice is just what.
All right. Well, let's do the big reveals. And hot or
Right.
cold?
Okay, so we got our. Oh, this is cold.
It's
It's cold.
Right out of the
All
fridge.
righty. Pop that baby open. And congratulations. You have a nice little pudding in there.
Clove pudding. I'm sure.
You got cloves in this? Did you make this pudding, or did you just go buy it at Kroger?
No. This is a made
See,
pudding.
that's it. I can taste it.
There you go.
I mean, it's not the worst thing. It tastes like banana pudding, but it's got that
slight.
twang or
Just
whatever you want to call
a little
it.
clove
See?
bite to it,
Just
man.
a little tiny bit.
I think for the first time in a long time that I remember, you found something that Jeff Brightwell's not a big fan
I mean,
of.
I'm just.
Well, it's because he's having grandma issues. It's okay. It's all right. I understand.
You know, though, after a couple of spoonfuls of that, now the cloves are even more and more prevalent, and I'm not sure I'm digging it, Allan.
Well, the idea was this is a very light use of this spice, but this is a massively powerful spice.
Yeah.
So in 2 full cups of pudding,
I mean, I'll eat it
There
because I
is-
want to go along with the. I mean, it's
Jeff's
funny.
like, I'll
is
go
this,
along with the bit, but I'm not liking
is
it.
this banana or vanilla pudding?
this
babe?
is vanilla.
See, I like the vanilla part, and that's why I'm eating it because I really want to taste the vanilla.
I mean, just from the look, Jeff's kind of disgusted by this, Allan.
Yeah,
I'll
he
just
still
say.
finished it, though. He's
Yeah.
made
I mean,
a
I'll
happy
look,
plate.
man. If
you
it's
know.
out there, I'm gonna eat it. It's not so bad that like I wouldn't eat it. I'm just not a clove person.
And there's hardly any cloves in this, but man, it's so powerful.
It is powerful.
That is like the lightest dusting of clove. And that's what I'm going to bring up about the pumpkin spices.
Right.
People overuse this stuff drastically. Now, pretend for a moment Jeff was not actually traumatized by his grandmother's bathroom. And imagine if you had never tasted, you've been eating British food 200 years ago your whole life, and you now taste something like that.
Because British food at the time was bland as all can be.
Yeah, it was It was pretty
Bland.
it was,
Boiled meat and
Boiled
potatoes.
meat and beans, and that was about it.
there wasn't a lot of variety.
No.
So
A squirrel if you were lucky.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is one of these things. The reason I did this just as kind of a pure clove experience was this was such a shock to people when that first boat rolled in from Indonesia and you could smell the boat coming into the harbor.
You're not docking here.
Oh, no.
take that
Beat it.
somewhere else.
Are you
man.
kidding? We started whole wars over this.
Yeah.
It was like, that boat pulled in and everybody went, yo, hey.
Whoa.
We don't know what you got on there, but we want it.
Okay. So
This
is pumpkin spice is essentially cloves then, right?
No, pumpkin spice
is
is
not
all
actually
four.
pumpkins.
No, there's no pumpkin in pumpkin spice. And as a matter of fact, the original name at Starbucks was the Autumn Harvest.
And nobody bought that. They're like, well.
Everybody
said
took
sounded
one.
great, so they spent
everybody took
$10
one
for a
look
cup
at
of
that on the
coffee.
sign and went, "Nah, I don't want one of those." So the original Starbucks went, "Just call it pumpkin spice. They'll eat it."
Well, they
And
did a
did.
great job of
And they
marketing
did.
with it.
But it is cinnamon, it is ginger, it is nutmeg, it is clove. It is all four of them together. So now that we have done them individually, I'm going to, of course, what's coming the rest of the month, right?
Pumpkin spice.
We're going to be doing the pumpkin spice thing, but the
Can we
trick
do a
is
pumpkin flavored one day?
we'll actually have
they may
pumpkin.
not know what I'm getting at. I
Yes.
mean, I don't know if they know what I'm getting at. Like pumpkin flavored stuff is different than pumpkin spice.
We're going to do pumpkin without the
Okay,
pumpkin
cool.
spice.
All
And we're
right.
going to do a different kind of pumpkin
All right.
just for Jeff.
Nice.
Where do we
Thank
find this?
All they got to do is pop over to thecookingtodayshow.com and we can send our commiserations to Jeff.
Allan, the food dude. All right. Well, thanks.